Hello, friends. Your old Uncle Andy here, the UC Panda himself, coming to you on a cold January 20th with what we hope are some winning sports picks. We hope everybody's having a good day, a good holiday. Um, Go ahead and get started here. We've done some homework. There's a lot of action today. College basketball is in full swing. The NBA certainly has a lot of day games, and there are also a few daytime NHL games. Nine cards on the NHL uh, docket tonight. But we'll go ahead and go over what we have accomplished over the weekend. Friday night in our video, we mentioned we were down 44 units, almost 45 units, but we had a lot of investments in the fire. We had a lot of things tied up to the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs win. We did tease the number down a little bit. We also had the money line and several things. Yesterday was also a very good day for us in NFL. We went 4-1, posted those plays all over to Twitter. Saturday, not a terribly bad day for us either. We made a small profit. Again, a lot of things tied up to the Chiefs. Add it all together, and we are now down only about 10 and a half units. And so then today we're going to be risking 6 units to win almost 19 units. We do have a pretty good looking parlay in there that should hopefully maybe pay us almost 6-1. We do have a couple of college football bets for tonight in the national championship game that we had posted to Twitter. Talk about those very briefly as well. But keep on following us over there at Twitter at Uncle Andy Sports, and we'll keep hooking you up with the winners. Not a whole lot of bets today. I didn't like a lot of what I saw on the college card. There's just a lot of volatility in these college games, and I think you saw that over the weekend. Teams that are 9, 10 point favorites losing outright at home to teams that they probably shouldn't lose to. Um, some teams that maybe probably should have covered a number and just getting completely blown out. A lot of randomness, it seems like, in college basketball. So we didn't want to do really one of our traditional juice reducer parlays, but we do have a few things tied up and some items that we really do like today. Love Cornell, love McNeese. I also kind of like Yale a little bit. Maybe not enough to tie every single thing up to just those three. Trying to kind of vary it up a little, widen the net a little bit so that if we do step on a landmine, it doesn't completely wipe us out for a day and we end up losing 15 units and it takes us, 4 days to recover. So we'll go ahead and go with Cornell, McNeese, and I love William and Mary today at UNC Wilmington, plus the 9.5. I think you'd be okay with William and Mary to go ahead and lay the 5.5 as it is. If you're really wanting to hook that up in a parlay or play it as a single, but I do think that should pay. Love the Blue Jackets tonight as outright winners, hopefully, against the New York Islanders there in the Big Apple. Jackets took the Rangers Saturday night right down to the wire, a nothing game at the end of regulation, and it goes to a shootout, and the Jackets lose the shootout 1-0. Coulda, woulda, shoulda for the Jackets, but Saturday night we did have them on the puck line, so we were fine with that. We were able to cash a winning ticket with the Jackets plus 1.5. I think you would be really well off today to also take the Jackets plus 1.5, but I just wanted to take them as a winner. Maybe you get a few extra beans out of it at that plus 140. We also like the Seattle Kraken. The market seems to like them as well. Just from the time I woke up to the time I placed the bet, the market was moving in the Kraken's favor. So I went ahead and threw McNeese on there to maybe tamp down some of that juice a little at a minus 109. We like McNeese, Cornell, and Yale. And we're going to throw in the Jackets and the Islanders third period on that. And here are the facts about that. Jackets and the Islanders third period over 1.5 goals are a combined 64 and 28. That's hitting at a 70% clip. We'll take it. Same thing, Toronto and Tampa Bay in a separate little parlay with the Cowboys, Cornell, and the Bulldogs. Third period over for Toronto and Tampa Bay, hitting at a combined 61 and 30. That's 66%. We'll take it. I do like Nichols and Lamar. Nichols over Lamar, and I like LIU over Mercyhurst. Combine those two together, and it's a plus money payout on the money line. And then my big boy parlay for the day, McNeese. Really love them today. We're going to go throw in second period over in Tampa and Toronto. That's a very strong trend for these two. It's also hitting at 66%. And then I've got third period overs in Minnesota, Colorado. That's hitting at a 73% clip between the two teams. Buffalo, Seattle. That is hitting at a 65% clip of 60 and 32. And finally, the Blues and the Golden Knights hitting at a clip of 63 and 30. That's 68%. So like all those plays. Hopefully they'll all come in together. Like I said, I didn't want to make four separate juice reducer parlays. Um, I did have a good um, boost that was given to me by MGM, so a 33% enhancer on this bet. So it's paying over 5 to 1. I'll take my chances with it. I don't necessarily think it'll come in. I'm sure one of those will not go our way, but I think it's worth the risk today. And in the national championship game tonight, I do have Notre Dame first punt drive. I had that hooked up with the Eagles win yesterday. Posted all this to Twitter. It's paying at plus 127. And then I had an MGM boost. So we're going to go Buckeyes first half and game minus 120. It's not to say I'm necessarily rooting for that result or any of these outcomes. I kind of would like to see Notre Dame win. I just don't see it happening. I think it may be close. I think Notre Dame might manage to keep it within the number. I like Notre Dame first half even. But I just think Ohio State's got too many horses, too much explosive play potential on offense. I just don't think Notre Dame is going to be able to keep up with them. But Notre Dame, they've pulled a lot of rabbits out of the hat. They got a pretty good defense, and I think it could be a close game. I mean, it wouldn't shock me if Notre Dame won. I kind of like to see that. There are a lot of Cincinnati guys up there on the staff: Marcus Freeman, Coach Gaduli, and so I'd like to see the Irish win, but I couldn't bet it. I wouldn't even recommend you to bet it either. But we'll watch and enjoy the game. It'll be the last college football we have until August of next year. So, or August of this year. It feels like next year, with 8 months away. So we hope everybody has a good holiday. Who knows? We might post something else later on this college basketball. There are a lot of games this evening. But if you tail us to the window, we will cash tickets together. Have a good day, everybody.